Eat this, drink that, go.
Remember the wait times of the HCA East Florida Hospital emergency rooms average in the single digits, less than 10 minutes. Just go to hcaeastflorida.com. They list all their wait times for all their ERs, and they update them every 30 minutes because emergencies do not wait for appointments. One of our favorite guests of all time on this show, 8.5 years, is the mad scientist and mixologist extraordinaire. It's David Ortiz from Republic National Distributing Company, whose motto is, if it's fun, we're doing it right. And they
right.
are.
I don't know about all that, Jimmy, but if we're having fun.
We're having fun.
Thank you
You
very
got that
much.
right.
It's been too long.
Yes,
It's been
it
way
has.
too long.
And you know, we need a little fun today.
He's
Absolutely.
become like a big superstar.
Yes, yes, he has.
I don't even know about that.
A little summer fun. And you're
Little
making
summer
a
fun.
watermelon hibiscus Long Island iced tea.
Right
I've
on.
always been told a Long Island iced tea is like 42 ingredients.
So it's 5 ingredients.
Okay.
So you got all your clears, vodka, gin, rum, tequila, and triple sec or Cointreau. So what I did was I took all of our premium brands from RNDC, and I'm not going to make them all through there, so I pre-batched them, put them in here. So I got
nice.
I got half ounce of each, right? So we're going to do it so it's balanced. We're going to go 2 ounces. But before we get there, we got to use fresh. You know, I'm always talking about fresh ingredients.
you
There's
are.
no substitution for fresh ingredients. We're in Florida right now, baby. So
yeah.
you get watermelon everywhere and very inexpensive. So what we're going to do is we're going to add a couple nice slices of this beautiful watermelon that I just picked up over at Publix.
Nice.
So a nice watermelon. We're going to add some fresh citrus, pre-pressed, right? 1 ounce of fresh citrus, right?
Doesn't matter if it's
This is lime
lemon or
juice.
lime.
Lime juice.
Lime,
Lime
okay,
juice.
gotcha.
Lime juice works better with this particular balance. So we got that going, right? Bam, bam. We're gonna add half an ounce of hibiscus flower.
I was looking
water.
at that.
So this is just the surreal, the hibiscus dehydrated flower, and all I do is I steep it in hot water because all I want
It's a
is
beautiful
so
color.
it's like a tea. I want that color to
Did
balance
you go out
off.
to your yard and grab that or what?
No, that one was actually, you can find dehydrated hibiscus flower. You want to know where I find it for the cheapest? Presidente Supermarket, Cayocho. Let's keep it 305 in Miami.
You got
You
it.
get it, right?
You got
Now,
it.
what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up. I'm just going to open up that watermelon, right? I'm just going to.
So you're muddling
I'm
it.
going to muddle it. Yeah, I'm going to muddle it
No.
because it's fresh. Now, you could
You're
use
muddle,
fresh.
muddle.
You could use fresh watermelon juice, right? And go 2
Okay.
ounces of that, but I prefer
But the
using fresh
hibiscus
ingredient.
kind of emphasizes the
Absolutely.
watermelon.
Look
Is
at-
that what it
look at that
brings out
color.
the
It's
flavor?
beautiful.
Brings
The
out that
color is
flavor.
great.
So everybody's a little different in flavor palette, and when I do fresh hibiscus all the time, for some reason, I get ketchup. I get ketchup in the nose, but then I get this very floral,
Are you
rich
sure
flavor
you weren't eating
behind.
a French fry?
I don't know, I might have
or
been
was
next to
stuck
Burger
in your
King.
beard somewhere, you know?
Did you,
Might have been the leftover
now,
from.
now, is this your,
2 ounces.
Is this your own recipe?
Creation.
So I'm going to tell you right off the top. So, I do a lot of things with a lot of cool places from, Lulu's Bait Shack,
Right.
Pepitos, to Gasparilla and Ocean Reef. So this cocktail, we developed it for Gasparilla, the resort, which just became #1 resort in Florida.
Oh,
Just got
really?
yeah, 2019. So they wanted to go more fresh, and they got a really, really cool event called B4, and I do the B4 event, and it's a lot of younger, you got a good mix. And
Yep.
you're on the beach in Gasparilla, Boca Grande.
Yes.
And we created this cocktail for them. So this will be
Grand.
featured on their cocktail program.
I'm just
Yeah,
wondering,
ice all the way
were
up.
you in Presidente and walked by the hibiscus flower and thinking,
I went in there searching for it, Jimmy.
oh, good for you. Did you have a little bit up at the time?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because that'd be about the last thing I think of, you know what I mean? Oh, the hibiscus flower, let's make a cocktail.
Yeah, let's get those.
Well, these are flavors that we use. Oh, so I saw that you guys have, I'm always talking about the vessel. And this is sexy. I saw you guys had this souvenir vessel from
did.
our buddies over at Lulu's
Yeah.
Bait and Tackle. So I'm like, hey, you know what? When we're going to do it the Romans, let's use it. Let's use this bad boy. So let's see. We're going to put her
They
all the
will
way
be
up.
so happy.
They would be so.
I think it's like the #1 glass asked for at Lulu's.
Let's see if I can get up there with it. I'm going to have to make you a little more.
Oh, that's all right.
So
up
she,
there.
she has a terrible sunburn.
She does. So this is a nice size. This is about a 20-ounce cocktail right there. That glass is nice and full. So you can top it off with a little something. But hold on.
Okay.
Here we go. We're talking
Okay.
about sustainability,
Yes.
repurpose. Remember, I was
Right.
all about
Yeah.
Yeah, you like that.
the paper
The
straws
paper straws.
back a couple years ago. So
Now
here we go.
this is bring your own
This
straw.
is bring your own straw. Stainless steel, sustainable, repurpose. Use it all the time. You can garnish that real quick, but get in there,
I'm
Brenda.
I'm gonna get in there.
Yeah, you don't need to.
since he left me out of it.
Yeah.
Well, if you go any
Jimmy,
deeper
get in there, get in there,
If you
Jimmy.
go any deeper there, I'm
Get
gonna,
in there.
you know.
So here's a little hibiscus.
That's
This
really
one's from
good.
this one's from my garden for real. This is from the garden.
And I like these straws.
Man, that is good.
So those are
And
sustainable
you just
straws.
put it in your purse and
That is
We're
good.
gonna
carry
drop
it
that right in
around.
there, Jimmy.
Yeah,
It is good.
Here.
straw.
Yeah.
And we're calling this, again, this is the Watermelon Hibiscus Long Island Iced Tea.
LIT lit.
And you can find this at
You can find that at Gasparilla.
Gasparilla.
Gasparilla Resort. That'll be on
In
their
Boca
cocktail.
Grande.
In Boca Grande, if you're familiar.
I like
Yeah.
it.
Put a little. You know what would have worked well? That cava that we had sitting around in that bubbles. Pour a little bit on top, give it a little evanescence and night refreshing.
We got some Greek bubbles in there.
Yeah,
We
we're
got some
gonna do
Greek
that
bubbles.
later. Absolutely. So let's go for the second
I'm
cocktail.
sorry, there's not enough.
Yeah.
Let's go for the second cocktail,
Okay.
Jimmy. So
Tear it up.
one of the things is Mai Tais. Mai Tais are real big. They come around these really tropical cocktails. And you
I
know,
like tropical cocktails.
and we're down here in South Florida, right? So you know something nice, refreshing, pina colada, all these.
Right.
The thing is, and I've been there, you don't know how to make it as a bartender, fake it, make it strong and red, a lot of grenadine. So most people, when you go to make a Mai Tai and they don't know, you see this beautiful red cocktail in a vessel and just a lot of rum and a lot of grenadine, super
Right.
sweet. The reality is, the Mai Tai is not red, right? It's the orgeat. Orgeat is with the principal spirit that makes it, which is almond.
Right.
It's an almond flavor milk,
Yeah.
right?
When you go to Hawaii, you get them. They're not red.
Right. They're not?
No.
So here, I made a little
Orgeat.
house-made
Lord knows
orgeat.
what he was
Yeah,
drinking
hold on
when
a
he was
second. Hold
there.
on a second. Pistachio, crusted pistachio, almonds, orgeat, right? So I'm gonna make you, it's just the almond milk and pistachio milk.
Nice.
So this is the principal spirit. So we're gonna add 1 ounce, beautiful orgeat, right? 1 ounce of fresh lime juice,
Okay.
1 ounce of pineapple juice,
I like it
You
already.
like-
I like it already.
right? Tropical, right? Bam, bam, bam.
Bam, bam, bam.
Telling
Bam,
Jimmy
bam,
I
bam.
haven't had
So
enough
easy.
orgeat in a while.
And then we're going to do 2 ounces of, this is called the Big Five. This is
Big
developed, Big
Five.
Five. So the Big Five rum is developed after the Big Five clubs in Cuba. Baladero, Biltmore, XYZ. The gentleman who owns it is named Rene Armas. He's a South Florida resident, and he's very successful. And he did this as an homage to his parents. He was involved in this little brand, you might have heard of it, called Pinnacle.
Yeah.
Little
baby.
brand called Pinnacle, so he
right.
helped develop
Yep.
that brand. So.
Okay.
So this is a coconut rum made in Florida.
So this is
super
his labor of
delicious.
love.
This is his labor of love, paying homage to his.
Yeah, we got about
That's
2
really
minutes left.
Definitely, you want to pick it up. It's super delicious.
Okay.
Hold on, Jim. We're going. We got.
What you looking
Hold
for?
on. We're gonna do this. Watch this. See, I come from the school. Get her done.
That's fine by me.
I come from the school. Get her done. We're
That's
gonna
good
make it
by me.
happen, right? Yeah, it stole from Peter. We're gonna give over here to Paul. We're gonna make this happen, Jimmy. I'm gonna make it happen.
Now this one is the coconut pistachio Mai Tai.
Coconut pistachio.
Where can we find
Mai
this?
Tai.
Is this being
so
featured
this
in one of your
one will be
restaurants?
featured somewhere soon.
This
hopefully.
in your
Hopefully,
backyard,
we're gonna.
patio?
This one's being featured right in Cayocho right now. No, I'm kidding. my house. Give me 1 second.
It
The
should,
only
'cause
thing.
it's-
Hold on. I got to get you all dolled up. Remember what I say. You got to dress her up. Take her to the prom. Visibility, stimulation of 5 senses: sight, sound, smell, touch, taste. Bam! A little dehydrated pineapple. Jimmy, hold on, Jimmy. We got to give it a little bit.
little
Where is she?
little
Little
nutmeg.
nutmeg.
He needs to find a little energy is what his problem is. He's got some problem.
I need to find a hobby. You're saying?
Yeah, energy. I know what your hobby
Right.
is.
That looks so
Hold
good.
on. Little crusted pistachio on top.
Hey, while we're doing this, thanks to all of our guests today. Brenda, we've had some wonderful ones. Milos was just absolutely fantastic.
Yes.
And the spa, you wanted to thank someone.
Oh, Beth, the facial technician was amazing.
Oh, good. Okay.
Just see the gloves?
It looks different.
Yeah, okay.
You're looking fabulous.
It looks different.
You look
Hi.
You lie
fabulous.
very well.
Do you like this?
You lie very well.
You lie very well.
La.
I like it a lot.
You like
That's
it?
nice.
Thank you.
It's not too sweet.
No, this is really good. This is a real Mai Tai is what it is.
Yeah.
That's,
My goodness.
it's
what-
legit,
that's what
Jimmy.
Ellen-
It's a legit Mai Tai.
Republic National Distributing Company. Our thanks to everybody for being in the program,
Cooper's
for you
Hawk.
for watching. We'll see you next time right here on Eat This, Drink That, Go. So everybody.
Go.